Select all expressions that can be used to find 40% of 450. Well, one tool that we can use is a percent bar. How we use the percent bar is that we have a 0% on the left and all these popular 10% increment marks all the way across to 100%. And so in this problem it says find 40%, so we want to find 40% of 450. So the 450 represents 100%, and of course all the way over here on the left is 0. So the real question is what number sits right above the 40%? And we'll use the letter N to represent that number. So let's go ahead and reread this problem. Right here we want to find 40% of 450. So we want to find 40% of 450. Another way we could write this is that we could find 40 hundredths of 450. Or another way we could write this is 40 hundredths as a decimal fraction of 450. All of these would give us our answer of n. So when we are asked to select all expressions, well, expression A is right here. This is expression A. So A is correct. Now let's take a look at expression B. Expression B says 4/10 of 450. Well, let's go back to our percent bar. On B, B reads 4/10 of 450. Well, if we look at our percent bar is going to help us out here because we actually have 10 equal segments on a 100% bar. And what we're looking for is 40%. And so I'm just going to highlight this in 40%. So there's 40%. So another way that we could use our percent bar is to write it in terms of tenths. We had 4 out of 10 spaces were marked green. So we could actually write another expression. We could say 4/10 times 450 equals n. So B also works. For C, C reads 40 hundredths times 450. And sure enough, we have that right over here. And so we know that C also works. So what is this answer? Well, 40% of 450 is actually 180. So this N right here is 180. This is Yo-Yo Juice Sticks showing you one way to solve this problem. You may have another way. As long as it's correct and you understand it and can explain it to others and others understand it, then you have a great way to solve a problem.